Hey, it's Bridget. Okay, so I just got back from a long walk. I promised myself that I would continue my time outside in nature after I got back from my trip to Walt Disney World. If you're trying to catch up, I was in Walt Disney World for like 4 days and I did live streams there on Instagram, Bridget Inspired on Instagram. Okay, so you can check that out, go catch up and kind of documenting my journey. And so when I got home, I promised myself some very important things. One is I would keep up my walking because being outside in nature, especially when it's warm out, is such a blessing for me. And I have a small window of time because I live in the Midwest in the United States. So I live in Minnesota. Small window of time for summer. And so I need to savor it. And I intend to fully savor it. And it's August. So we could have 3 weeks of summer left, or we could have a month and a half. It's hard to say. It's anybody's guess. Okay. All right. So today, when I got back, I'm like, the other thing I promised myself was that I would do content. So if I was feeling low or down, or my energy was like, oh, and just didn't feel like working or doing videos or whatever, I promised myself I would, to change the energetic vibration of the emotions or feelings that I might be having, because I also had a clearing session done on Sunday. So it's like 4 days post clearing session. And so stuff bubbles up. So if you and I ever work together, you do know I'm an intuitive life coach, right? So I do psychic work and intuitive life coaching work too. I combine the mind, the brain, and the spirit, body, mind, heart, and soul, all parts of you when we do sessions. You don't just get one side of me, you get the whole thing with me. You don't have to just choose a part of me. You get the whole of me. So good value. Anyway, because of that, I recognize that in the clearing process and the healing process, things shake out at different times. And that comes out through emotions and kind of rapid mood change, high highs or low lows, or triggers. Sometimes ultra sensitive to triggers. I'm a sensitive person anyway. You probably are an empath. If you watch my work, chances are you are, because you and I would connect because of that, in part because I totally understand and get how much challenge there is walking through the world with this huge, watery, emotional experience happening inside. And then externally, everything's great, doesn't it? Like, hey, I got dressed today. Yeah, brushed my teeth. I've eaten, I think, once today. I'm kind of hungry, but coffee helps, and tea. I got some tea. I mean, right? I look fine. But so I know that underneath the surface, there's like some waves and stuff happening. And it's really hard to sometimes manage that and understand what the heck. It's like, where's your center? Find your center, So for me, when I do work with you, I am very sensitive to that. I understand that. So I'm not going to judge you for what comes up. I'm not going to judge you for emotions or patterns that show up after we've had a few sessions, because that's normal. It should. And so the opportunity is for it to show up and not feel quite so intense, so you can actually work with it. That's what happens with transmuting energy. That's how energy changes and shifts, so that we can understand it, integrate it if we need to, compost it, or truly let go of another level of whatever the situation, circumstance, or feeling or emotion is that's really kind of hijacking us a bit, because it does seem to like grab you and pull you off the course, off center, and that makes you feel all crazy, So anyway, so I promised myself I would keep going outside. I would really soak up the sun as much as possible. I'd be outside in nature as much as possible, and I'd walk because I love that sweaty, hot walking. Oh, so good, so good. So I'm like, before I take a shower, I'm going to come down here and I'm going to do the second thing I promised myself, which was to create content, because this is real life. And I move through things just like you move through things. So you should understand that I know what that's like. I'm not going to show up and be all perfect and all, I am the expert of everything and I will tell you what you should do. I'm not going to fix things. I can't be a fixer. That's not my job. I don't have a toolkit that I use to do that for other people in the way in which you can do it for yourself. I mean, I can give you some tips and things. Yeah, but you're the one that gets to, you're the expert. I'm not the expert of you. So I'm real. So I want you to see that, right? And that's what Fairy Grasshopper, my YouTube channel, is about. The real life of an actual psychic person, and to inspire you and to encourage you and to share some tips with you about how to manage energy, how to work with intuitive stuff. I will introduce you to the tools that I use and then encourage you to use them for yourself and make them your own. I'm not going to do stuff for you. I will do it with you. Yeah, I'll do it with you. Okay. All right. So one of the things that had been inspiring me this whole springtime was Melody Beattie's work. She's best known for Codependency No More, which is a book I've read twice in the last few months. Very good book. If you are in recovery yourself or you know anybody that is, even if it's like a friend or an extended family member and nobody like really close to you, I would highly recommend reading that, because it's not just about the recovery piece. It's about the relationship that is affected by that within you as the person who's kind of watching somebody go through that, and how you change and shift because of that dynamic. And it's really insightful. And Melody Beattie's actually an author from Minnesota. And I didn't know that until after I got the books. But this is one of her meditations. It's a Journey to the Heart, daily meditations on the path to freeing your soul. So you turn to the day and the month, this is like a whole year thing, and you just read it. So it's not a meditation like, let's own. It's not like that. It is a meditation to get your brain to focus on something else besides whatever it is that is driving you nuts or crazy. And believe me, I got lots of those things that happen throughout the day. So let us read what today's date, which I'm recording this in August here of 2022. So today's date, it says value passion, the value, what ignites the flame within you. What ignites? Value. Oh, value. What ignites the flame within you? Value. This is very good. These are two things that are very prominent for me right now, this energy. And that passion is that fire energy. So hello, fire element. This is a great month for that. It's definitely in alignment. Value what inspires and interests you, what engages you, what tickles and exhilarates you, what sparks the fire within. Your strong feelings, what you love or hate, are not wrong. Your strong feelings, what you love or what you hate, are not wrong. Your passions will lead and guide you in all you want to do. From the tiniest idea to the grandest scheme, what makes your flame burn more brightly is the light shining from above, gently guiding the way. The universe and God will lead and guide you, tell you what to do. The message might come through a story someone tells you, a place someone mentions that they liked, or a problem someone's having trouble resolving that attracts your attention with a bit of an extra force. A movie that sticks in your mind, a book you couldn't put down, something you realize you hate, something you find you love, after all, an idea you find interesting, something that makes you stop and think. Learn to tell how you react to what you see and hear. That's how you'll learn to listen to what the universe has to say. That place may be the next place you're to go on your path. The idea may be just what you're looking for to help get you unstuck. When you know what you're feeling deep inside, you'll know what you like. If you've grown cold and bored, you can come alive again. Feel whatever you need to feel, and you'll find your passion underneath. If you don't know when you feel sad and alone, you won't know when you feel good. Feel all the feelings that come your way. Each one has a lesson for you. And As you release that energy, you'll soon be releasing passion too. Value your passions and the way you feel. Soon you'll find yourself knowing just what to do and when. So the mantra is stay open. Keep your fire burning bright. When you recognize what inspires you, you'll be recognizing the light. That was a deep one, wasn't it? It's interesting because when you think of the word passion, love and hate seem like these counter forces. And really it's two parts that create the whole, right? It's the shadow and the light and the dark. It's what we would consider in our mind's eye, the good and the bad. But you need all of it to create a perspective, to create a full life, right? So the passion can be an energy force that comes with love, like a deep passion, or it can be with a hate. You can fiercely want to destroy because of passion. You can feel so strongly that passion can be utilized or released in a way that does exert a forceful, destructive energy. Just like love can create an impassioned, inspired, incredible, amazing, over-the-top experience that makes you feel alive. Both can make you feel alive. Both expressions of passion, love, and hate can give you your power, an awareness of where that is. And that is at that center point line between the good and the bad, or the light and the dark. It's at the center point, which is where we all are. That's what we're striving for. That's what we're trying to get to, is a center point, an alignment within ourselves. And when we're on that center point, someplace close to on that radius of the center point, we have the opportunity then to understand the degrees and variations of love and hate, and understand just how closely the contrast of these elements are and what unites them. Beneath and underneath is passion. That is fascinating. Okay. So when I'm talking to you right now, I'm getting information downloaded to me. This isn't just like something I randomly planned out or wrote out or is a speech for you. It is something that is coming in universally from cosmic consciousness, from the energetic of what I've been personally working on in my life, and also what I've been working on with you in our private session work. So all of this comes in as medicine for you, as encouragement, as words that you might have needed to hear at the exact right moment in time. And if you have anything that you want to share and you want to be witnessed on that, you can put it in the comments below. Okay. You can express yourself. You can feel free to do that here. It's a safe place to do that. Okay. All right. So this is Bridget. Thanks so much for listening to Value Passion Meditation. It sounds so funny to say that, doesn't it? Oh, I don't think of meditation and passion in the same vibe, but maybe if you kind of let go of your brain and kind of just feel into your physical body, you can feel that energetic, what it means. Right. All right. So I hope I've inspired your spirit, filled you with some hope today, encouraged you to live your life. It is your life after all, and you get to live it. Just live it. Make sure you check me out on Instagram at Bridget Inspired. Again, go check out some of those live streams that I did. They were pretty fun from Walt Disney World, which is one of my special places that I love, 100%. Love. It's where I feel super authentic and super inspired and innovative, creative, and it's just beautiful. There's so many beautiful things to notice, see, and cool people to meet as well. Thanks so much for watching.